Are you stopping, Godkaiser? Oh no, okay.
Godkaiser stopping, but Trico joined in, so
I see.
yeah.
Go pumpkin.
That's a nice amount of wins. 2. G.
I guess G means no. Grins.
Oh.
Yeah, G means grins, but like I guess because you're a pumpkin. I see. Yeah, but I guess that means you don't need a map. So I will hit the begin button. And I guess to guarantee getting that daily, I'm just gonna pick Isley again, because I guess like with the other thing, it didn't something didn't work with whatever I was doing in the other thing.
But yeah, Isley or whatever character we are playing is good, I think. But man,
Not that interesting.
yeah, I'll play her
Yeah.
again just to try again. But
Yeah, I mean, like Trico said the same thing after trying her. If I remember, it's like Isley is just kind of playing her own game and not really interacting a lot with other players.
yeah,
And so that's which is interesting that they paired her with the puppeteer, who is like super interesting and needs to interact with everyone in different ways all the time. Looks like you can connect immediately to voice chat if I did it once before. Oh yeah, maybe that could indeed be a thing. Guess whatever Discord loads in stays loaded in. Probably some driver from Windows or something.
oh,
I'm player 1.
that's not a good map to land on pumpkins.
You just need to land on them.
Yeah,
You get more chances to land on them.
not really.
Well, I guess it depends. Sometimes this map doesn't take a long time to conclude, sometimes it takes a long time. Alright, Trico is experimenting with QP Dangerous.
Let's see.
Yeah. And I think I not only have that same costume, but I think it picked similar colors. I'd have to... No, I don't know if I picked black. I don't think I picked black. Yeah.
Weird hyper.
Or Hyper? Yeah, I guess.
QP is weird.
Yeah, it's gives her pudding. It has to do with her special ability, basically. Well, I can't attack him. Find a clear what I need to.
Attack the pumpkins.
I guess attacking the pumpkins is true. I guess I will indeed just piece it out, pick up a card, let pumpkins walk in front of me. Yeah. Personally, I enjoyed like playing QP Dangerous when we were still playing like the beginning of the game. I just felt like she struggled a little bit. Of course, if you do get your pudding cards, your stats are great, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a correct
Also means
one.
your hand is occupied. Basically, you have like a good hand, and you just keep that hand. You never use any cards.
Yeah.
That's just kind of the thing. So,
Alright, I'm gonna be out for today. Good night.
Okay.
everyone.
Have a
Good
good
night.
night. See ya.
Yeah.
see, I already got a pumpkin.
Yeah, I was going to say
in
that.
3 chapters.
And that's good for you. It's just not how it's happening for me, like most of the time.
Yes, I know. Like, I'm joking around.
Yeah. So I also did watch random things, but I guess like something we did talk yesterday, I think. Did watch like a Astral Chain speedrun. Also watched like Indivisible speedrun. But I guess I'll go over like really quickly. Land on a pumpkins every
I
turn.
note they also both respawn. There are still 2 pumpkins on my
Yeah.
base run.
But yeah, Indivisible speedrun, the combos are boring. Because
Okay. Because I did read some reviews on Indivisible, and some people complained that like later on, like you can basically just button mash your way through the combo and not really think about it and still do well. So, is it something like that?
yeah, yeah, but it's not like he's mashing. Well, no, okay. The idea is he press like at least 3 characters at the same time. Like that,
Mhm.
it doesn't try to do a combo, but just like do all damage in one go. It makes
Yeah, I
sense.
see.
Because
Yeah.
it's faster for him, right? Than just doing like
Yeah.
1 character, 2 characters, 3 characters, just like go 3 at the same time.
Yeah, they just bomb rush.
Yeah.
DPS race basically instead of a combo.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's sad that that is optimal, I guess.
Yeah. But
Hope they change that.
I guess it is. I don't know. I really like Maxi like doing stuff for making combos more interesting, like, and to make optimized stuff more interesting than that. But I don't know like if it's just faster any way to do it like, this way.
Oh.
Or
Well,
yeah. I don't know.
I'm certain that he'll look at that and alter it, right? Because he seemed pretty keen on making it a combo experience, right? Like you're supposed to have fun figuring out what to change together, and not
Yeah.
just be like, you know what, that's just a lot of effort, that's not necessary. Mash the DPS in there.
Yeah. Also, Latigo, I think that was his name. The black guy with a magnum that has a huge knife at the end. Don't know if you see
There's
the
a
guy.
character?
Yeah.
I actually don't remember a black guy, so
Oh.
yeah. Did you use him? Or
Yeah.
just when you got him?
2 match.
Yeah. Oh wait, the old black guy who's like a
Yes.
sort of not a pirate, but like a kind of.
It's more like a
no,
cowboy
he's
type
like
of thing. Desperado.
Yeah, I
Good
remember
guy.
him. He was
There we
cool.
go.
Yeah.
This guy is doing a fuck ton of damage. Like if you do like his level 1 super, he's like loading power up bullets, and
Yeah.
they do a shit ton of hits, so a shit ton of damage too.
Mhm.
Pretty broken. Like
I see.
he could reach 1 million damage fairly easily if he has that loaded up.
Okay.
So, like it's pretty big because like right now I just reached 1 million at the end of the game. I'm sure they have like more level than him in the speedrun. So yeah,
Yeah.
pretty good.
By the way, Tifu, that's a cute Santa outfit.
Careful for howling.
Oh, yeah. I guess that works. I mean, like Santa's helpers are elves. Those are basically cryptids, right? That's like a horror thing, maybe, kind of, sort of. Should I do that? Yes.
Hmm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and Astral Chain is really looking really fun.
Yeah.
It has like cool movement technique too. Like every time you get a new persona stand thing, you have like kind of like more movement technique around. At least with 2 of them, as far as I remember. And there is some time where he skips some part by like sending the persona far away, going somewhere, and then like pulling himself towards the persona, like skipping some stuff like that. So it's kind of fun.
Yep.
No, I just wish it was on Steam. But yeah.
It's a Nintendo license game, right? So
Yeah. I mean,
who knows?
I don't know if
It
it's
is still
Nintendo
Platinum
license, but it's Nintendo exclusive at least, yeah.
Yeah. If Platinum owns it, then at least it would be like something that would be available on Steam once the exclusivity deal runs out, right? Because usually things are just exclusive for a time.
I'm not sure. Because Bayonetta 2 was exclusive on Wii U. Wii U is
Yeah,
kinda
they-
dead right now and it's not on Steam. And I don't think it will be, right?
Yeah, because they literally don't own Bayonetta, right?
Yeah.
And Nintendo
Nintendo-
financed that.
Yeah, so they
Yeah.
just financed it. Not sure they actually own the license.
I see, I thought they bought it, but okay, if they just
No, I think
financed
they're
it.
more like they kinda bought the exclusivity from Platinum game more than owning the license.
Sure.
Th-
I mean,
so
that
that's
can
how
be a
I
thing.
got it.
Or what the deal was with Astro.
Which Bayonetta game is on Steam though?
Bayonetta 1.
Oh,
And
so
the
just the one
April-
that's not
yeah.
owned by Nintendo. Okay.
Yeah. The one that was like, yeah, before that.
Yeah. Boise.
Hmm.
Dun, 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 dun. Another good thing about QP Dangerous, she has one of the best themes in the game. It's happening.
I don't know. Not my favorite. It's nice, but not my favorite.
Also not my favorite, but it's a good theme. I don't know what my favorite is, I'd have to listen to it. There are too many characters now, so it's
Yeah,
hard.
now it's kind of hard to remember like everything.
Okay, where am I? What's going on? Guess I'll run really far. Oh, that was too far.
Yeah.
I ran out of bounds. Ugh. You know what would be a cool game? I mean, what would be a cool idea? So, you know how often glitches are used for, or unintended consequences are used for like games, right? So for example, you have like a screen cheat. You heard of this game? Like
Yeah.
Yeah. So for those that don't know, first person shooter with split screen, and the idea is that everyone's invisible, so you have to look at their split screen to tell where they are and shoot them. There's
I
also
forgot
tons of
they were
mini
invisible.
games.
That is pretty nice.
Yeah. Yes. So you actually have to use screen cheating to win. Which is brilliant. I recommend the game, it's very fun. Even though I only played it against one person.
But then you have like the situation I had like when I was playing Call of Duty with one friend. You just look at the ground all the time. And if you know the map and what like the other people are watching, if you just catch a glimpse of what they were like doing, you can try still to run towards them.
Yeah. But there's still some things, right? You can play that way, but you still have to look up to see your opponent. And that's going to be a crass change if you're always looking on the ground. Like it's very visually a big cue. But there's other mechanics too. So sometimes you have mission goals and they're on cards and you see the edges of the cards at the bottom of the screen, but you need to pull them up onto the screen to read them yourself. which means everyone can read them, right? Because it's screen cheating.
I see.
You have to be careful about like when to pull up your goal real quick and have a look and put it back.
And what do the goals do? Like you get points or something? You win with by points at the end?
Yes.
I see.
So it can be stuff like kill specific player. No?
Okay, that's fun.
So, yeah. Some other things that are also in some modes is like you have to be within a certain area for a certain amount of time. You're still invisible.
Yeah.
That one's rough.
Well, yeah, you really have to read that once really quickly and then go there and just look at the ground for X amount of minutes.
Yes. Oh, something I should mention because of the ground thing. Different sections of the level, walls and ground, are colored differently. So it only works to a limited extent on some maps. Like the trick you're using basically means that people know which area you're in, but not really where exactly, because you're looking at the ground. So there's
Oops. Oh, no.
well, you got a pumpkin?
Yeah.
I met the one in the world.
Yeah, I see. Okay, so that's screen cheat. Why not have a game where going out of bounds is a thing, huh?
Yeah. I mean, some games did get like out of bound glitch, and then made them easier to access. Actually, basically made them a route for speedrunner.
I see.
What was the name of this game? You know, you're like a pregnant woman that remember like the past, and while she's doing that, she has like a weird 3D platformer dream scene where you're dancing with in the middle of a lot of polygon platform, and you're moving like a ballerina.
I see.
If you would have known the game, I guess you would have remembered that.
Yes. There's only one game that I know where you play as a pregnant woman, and it's a
You don't really play
shoot
as
the baby
her.
at the right time and right angle to shoot it as far as possible, kind
I
of
see.
Xbox Live game. So it's not a good game, I guess.
You don't really play as her. You play as a persona in the dream scene thing.
I see. Okay.
But if I remember correctly, she is pregnant and just you. She's remembering family stuff and stuff like that. Okay, I think the extra credit guy did play through it. Sorry, credit. It's called Playframe now, right? Not green. It's a long time ago.
What is this textured pullover thing that Isley is wearing called again? Is that like a cardigan, or is that something
Turtleneck?
else?
Something like that? No?
Well, that is also a turtleneck, but I mean just like the entire texture of the
Texture?
pullover.
I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I do see what you're asking, I just don't know the name.
Milaizo. Cardigan might be a pants, so
Mm.
okay, let's see.
But I don't think that's cardigans, at least. Hmm. But yeah, so some game did have like out of bound transform into a mechanic, let's say. Kind of like some glitch in fighting him and as an actual mechanics, right? But
Yeah.
none of them did start and say, we'll make a game about trying to go out of bound.
Yeah, like I'd kind of like that because There's depending on the engine and the level structure, there's other ways to get out of bounds, right? And at least from older games, I know a couple. I always try them when I feel like the edge on this wall looks pretty flimsy. Let me jam my face in there and wiggle and jump. It's just.
I guess that's the easiest way to do it.
That is the easiest way, yeah. And it still happens in like modern day games that are like made by only a few people, so they have some architectural flaws.
It is not like some out of bound in speedruns seems really complex to get.
Oh yeah, like and even the ones that I've described, sometimes you have to do like a really pixel perfect movement jitter, right? And then it doesn't really work. Like in Doom, like the I think the original Doom has a out of bounds glitch, and but getting back into bounds is really hard. So actually, only a few months ago, someone actually figured out how to make use of this for a speedrun. Because up to now, it was just like, okay, I did it. It's really hard. How do I get back? I can't do it. It's just
not very useful in this case, yeah. Except if you can like hit the loading from out of bound, which can happen in some games.
Yes, and 2 levels have now this year been discovered where you can actually do this.
I see.
And someone even discovered how to get himself out of bounds, because that was like also an issue. Basically, there's I'll explain after making a selection. So basically, Doom does this wobbling coordinating where it's trying to find your position every frame. I mean, every game does this, but Doom does it by looking at the walls, right? And so if you move at a certain angle at high speed, you can okay, first you need to pick up speed by wall running. You probably know this from some games, right? And once you have that speed, you need to start like running into the corner in a specific way, and then you just keep picking up speed and wobbling around. They like a camera jitters, and then you can get out of bounds that way. But there aren't many walls that actually allow for this, because like usually the levels are constructed in such a way that when it calculates your position, it bounces off the walls in such a way that it's not a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. After someone figured out how to do this, and then someone later figured out how to actually make use of this in a speedrun, someone found looked for. Then people started looking for sets of walls in the game where you could do this, right? And someone did find like walls that you could use that in if you used a rocket launcher to punch yourself into this coordinate mess and get yourself out. So.
So yeah, and the game I was talking about is called Bond. So I guess it's kind of funny.
I see. Yeah, that is pretty funny. I'm isolating. I'm really strong. Okay. Guess I'll just keep moving. Strong people don't need this guard. Or this one.
Yeah, I'll like share at least one screenshot. You might have seen it, just not like if you didn't see enough of the game, you might not know that there is a story about like a pregnant woman like trying to remember anything else.
Yeah.
Because I mean that's the main screenshot and main appearance of the game.
I see. That doesn't look at all like what I was thinking of.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't saying like dream thing with a lot of polygons.
Yeah.
That is the main part.
I see.
It looks pretty cool. Did you ever watch like a Metroid Prime speedrun? My guess is no, as they're like kinda long-ish.
No.
Let's see.
I watched Super Metroid, regular Metroid, and I think one of the Game Boy Advance games, but I don't know which one.
Mm. Was Yammer blue at first?
Yeah, I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I want to say no though.
If it's no, it's zero mission. If it's blue, and you have like parasite-ish thing flowing around and you absorb them, that's fusion.
Isn't? Yeah, yeah. I think maybe I watched Fusion then, because I think there was some parasite stuff later.
I see.
Maybe not like I'm really.
Yeah,
I'm not-
sure.
yeah. But that I guess means I didn't see Prime.
Yeah. Primes are like
Is
the
Prime the
FPS
one
one.
Yeah, that's the one with where they had this other alien race that was supposed to replace the Metroids. That was a dumb idea and spawned the Dark Samus, right?
That's fusion.
That's Fusion. Okay.
Metroid Primes, I don't remember exactly the story. More like classic-ish Metroid, I guess. Nothing that special, at least in the first one. Second one has like a Dark Samus, but it's come from some thousands. Sorry, I didn't hear anything.
Like Phazon stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
And there's like some kind of dark world in one of them.
Exactly. Some black goo. And yeah, third one I don't remember. I forgot if I finished it. But yeah, they are the FPS series of Metroid.
Yeah. All I know is that Metroid 2 on the Game Boy is one of the best games. They should just make something like that again. But
They did a
never
remake of it already.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the remake was really good.
yeah, but you know, the remake's that game. I just mean like, I have nothing against the remake. It looks good.
Oh, they
It's
changed
just-
a lot.
I see. That I didn't know. Wait, the official remake or the fan remake? Like which one
Official
are you
remake.
guys talking? The official
Um,
remake. Because both exist, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't
see.
really like the 3DS remake. They made a weird choice on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the primes have like a lot of out of bound thing that are pretty precise and kind of quite funny. Well, funny I don't know, but they're cool. Because you're really visiting like, I know, I guess it's used Metroids with weird aliens type of landscape. I don't know, makes sense. So like the out of bounds
Yeah,
is
you
looking
mean like
kind of weird too.
HR Giger stuff, right?
Hmm?
You mean like HR Giger stuff, right?
Yeah,
Like
I
this
guess it-
biomechanicals,
yeah.
organic stuff, you know.
I guess like Metroid is not that gritty, I guess. Like it's,
Yes.
but yeah,
It's not.
definitely.
Okay.
And like the platforming out of bound in Metroid Prime seems really hard, really precise.
Hmm. In Metroid Prime, you have like the grappling hook, right?
I think you do in one of them. I'm not sure if you have it in every game.
Yeah.
Because I know you have it in the third one because they wanted you to do stuff with the Wiimote.
Yeah. Because Zelda did it and it worked out, I guess.
I guess they don't use it the same way though, because it's a FPS.
Isn't there a first-person Zelda?
Yes, but you're only doing bow stuff. So you might
Oh.
be thinking something else, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. I guess, yo. To be fair, I don't pay 100% attention to Nintendo past the SNES.
Yeah.
No particular reason. It's just the N64 was not my favorite console, and I didn't own anything else. So,
Yeah.
I didn't really care as much. There was Smash Brothers on the GameCube. and Soul Calibur. The end. Oh, and of course, that horror game, which I actually bought.
Darkness.
Yes, Eternal Darkness.
Resident
That's a
Evil
good game.
4 was on it first. Should have been exclusive for a while, but it was not. Because Capcom say like, fuck you. But yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Resident Evil Remake was first on GameCube too.
Yeah. I didn't play those. Also, I mean, like, how was I supposed to know that they'd make such a good remake? Like back then I was just like, Resident Evil 1 remake, how pointless.
Yeah, I guess you didn't look at the back of the jacket or something.
Oh, it looked visually good, but you know, like, I'm just not a graphics person, right? It's just like, the shark thing looks cool. Okay, moving on.
I see.
Just,
Yeah, but I feel like
watched
in
how I
oral,
played, and
like
they actually changed a lot. So it's
yeah,
fun.
they did change a lot. But I feel even like in oral, like updating like the graphics is a big thing though. Because a lot of
Yeah,
oral like are visuals.
Sure. But why not make a new game then with the new visuals? It's just
True.
my
They-
position usually. You know? It's just-
True. Though they could do it when they have more fun, I guess. Like
Yeah.
if you do a
I
remake,
mean, I kind of understand, right?
Yeah.
Like it, like there's a lame and a good reason to play a remake. The lame reason is you just can't put up with how the game used to play or look. That's a bad reason, I feel. The good reason is, you'd like to play the game again, but you know, with like a little bit of different spice to it. And then playing a remake is a pretty good idea. I of course understand that there are people that just can't get over certain visuals or controls or even like gameplay mechanics of older games, so that is fine. I'm just saying, like, for me that would be a bad reason, which is why most of the time I just don't care about remakes if they're just graphical updates, right?
I guess
A
I
lot
don't
of
know.
games nowadays that are remakes do try to add other things, so that's more like an older situation that's no longer really the case. But, you know, for back then when it was the case, it was just pointless.
Yeah.
Not talking about movie remakes, of course, because that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Just yes. These movie remakes I really don't get is that's when my angry old man comes out, and not even angry old man. Like I mean, I was born '82. I watched movies from the '30s as well. I don't get the point why you remade a movie from the '30s. It worked. I watched it. It was fine. It's just like,
Well, I do think the idea of a remake is totally viable. Now,
it's financially viable.
yeah, sure, but even like outside that, I think it's can be a good idea. Or like if you have like a known twist, or seriously like 5 pumpkins. But yeah, I think like it's totally like okay to do it. You could even like do a better one. I think that's totally like possible. Now, saying that, I don't think I can think about a lot of remakes that were actually better than original or some stuff like that.
Oh sure, but we were just talking about the
Yeah.
principle of the thing, right? I wasn't gonna force you to give me an example or something.
Yeah, my game is freezing. I guess
Is it?
for me it is.
I'm fine. Is everybody else fine?
No, I think that my PC is thinking about something. I guess.
I see. Well, then I will proceed. Player left though.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then get back in. I'll wait for you.
Yep. Man. Oh wow,
sure.
it crashed actually.
Yeah, that seemed like it. I'll wait until you're back in.
Yep.
Was remakes that are good.
Thing is, a lot of recent remakes makes no sense.
Yes.
That that is
Okay. So
What do you
nothing's
think?
changed, is what you're saying.
no, because I
Um,
think like some older remade were trying. I think like recent ones, a lot of them are not trying. Makes
Yep.
sense.
Yeah. So you joined to the game, so that we have to continue to get you in.
Yep, I'm joined at least in the room.
Okay.
Thing. Yeah.
Good. Then I'm going to continue, and then at the beginning of the next chapter, that should add you.
Yeah. Hmm.
I'm guessing though you're not gonna get those 2 pumpkins.
Hmm. I don't know. I think I should
neither.
get them.
Yeah. We'll see. Okay, pumpkin moving. Spectators connecting. Get in here. Good. So you'll take over for that player then. Okay, so what's the situation here anyway? Okay, the situation is that... Right. That sucks. Wow. How's Isley supposed to stop Miyazaki? Hard counter. Hard counter.
Yeah. I mean, she's supposed to have like supers and use them, I guess.
Yeah.
But well, that's expensive.
はいはいいい感じだ
Yeah, indeed.
Also, yeah, the fact that you cannot attack someone to stop at a thing is really annoying. So I guess the AI did use a card.
Oh, yeah, I didn't
Oh,
check what the...
I cannot see like which card were used before. Huh.
Really? Okay, nice jingle, Saki's cookie, dash, passionate research, and sweet guardian
Okay.
are the last 5
よく
cards.
さんしな
If you recognize anything, there you go.
危ないな
お願いしますバトルですキューピーア
Do it! Yes, hurt her.
Itai.
No.
面倒事は気がない
ダメです。
Okay. He's dying to fulfill the mission. Wait. Oh no. That's clearly the better target. Okay, boys. It's time to
蹴
rook.
りをつける
Dun, 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 dun.
こんなもの
Deja vu. Bada bada. That is not enough damage.
終わりだ
Attack me.
No!
やるじゃないか
Okay.
I almost killed you.
Oh yeah, yeah, true.
And I rolled crap. If I'd only rolled average, you'd be dead. Instead, now you're... Okay, well, you gave me the victory before here. You get it back. You're welcome.
Yeah, I mean, I still have to do something.
Yeah. level.
Yeah. Which, yeah,
いきますよ
not sure it will happen.
再始動できたな
Good as new.
By the way, I wanted to attack you for like the last half of the game, but was always thinking like if I attack him and use that, I'll have actually 2 health left, and when he gets back up again and he has his hyper, he just attacks me with his hyper, so it's pointless.
Yeah.
This is just like, so Isley versus Isley is like even also peaceful because it's like if I shoot him, he shoots me.
Well, I guess yes, that's the nuclear war thing.
Yeah, exactly. Mutually assured destruction. Just wow. But yeah, Miyazaki is rough to interact with because the only way you can hurt her is with your hyper, but then you don't kill her. So it's like, oh yeah.
Well, we could have
Whatever.
killed her, you could have killed her like before, but not now, definitely.
Yeah, but I figured like Trico can take care of her and I take care of you, then both people are taken care of, right? That was kind of my plan,
I
but
see.
I guess that didn't work out for all of us.
Oof.
Pudding armor.
Yeah.
It works. Yeah. That's a cute card to own. What do I do? I need cash, so I guess I'll just Saunder
はいはい
forward,
邪魔だぶっ壊して足してい
smack this boss down.
たいな 使ってもいいんだなふん邪魔だぶっ壊しづらいな
Yes! Oh yeah.
No.
Okay. Now Trico just needs to somehow kill Tifu.
それ
Right, Miyazaki can't level, but she can heal here. But I'll kill her if she attacks me. So I can stay here and regenerate. Yes.
I mean, I will try to kill you. He has a +2 attack.
Yeah, but I ain't going down.
Well,
Well,
you don't have to think about all of that.
な
also now she has 3 HP. It just needs to get beat down, I guess.
Man, I could have killed you as a king. But then you attacked me, and I had 1 HP, and I was, well, I will not attack me as a king.
Yeah.
He's missing 2 star. Nice.
Yeah. His base is also somewhere else. X10.
Oh, right.
But still, like, you know, there's 2 bases there. The would still roll
蹴
onto
りを
him.
つける
負けませんよ
終わりだ出直してくれ
I guess that Now the race is on. I see.
復活失敗です。
このカードだ。ふん。邪魔だ。ぶっ壊してしまう。じゃあな。
6? Ow!
それ。ふん。まあまあだ。
そりゃあダメでした。
これを使う。それ。
Oh, really? Okay.
I mean, I can't attack anymore. I'm isolated.
Sure, but I thought you would like actually try to teleport.
No, I'm in front of my base.
Right, right.
Your base is down here too.
Yeah. both air soul like or ice soul Islay whatever.
Yeah.
Islay bases are like down there, okay. Funny, we did start previous turn like next to each other too.
Yeah. 6 is unlikely. Yeah, they seem to have moved as a set, basically, for some reason. Oh. No!
14 just in case.
ここで使うよ。やるじゃん。
That's really sad. Well,
GG.
yeah.
Ultimate victory. This time I'll pay attention to the candies.
I got 80 candies.
150.
Damn you.
70. Or 2.
I think I'll stop here. Kinda getting tired.
Okay. And it's time to buy stuff.
Yep.
Okay. You only played 3 games. They were really long.
Yeah, that's also I think why I feel like we played for really long. I mean, we played for 2 hours, but yeah, we did like 3 games only somehow.
Yeah. Yeah.